Hi, everybody. AA, see you in church. It's Manuel, and I was watching YouTube, and two clowns came on. I wasn't fast enough to stop it because I don't have the habit of dealing with clowns. And then they went on and they just look like clowns, really stupid, raggedy clowns. Their outfits suck, their faces suck, and their makeup sucked. What can I say? I'm not saying I'm putting on the greatest makeup, but the point is that the purpose of makeup is to make yourself look better. And they look like a raggedy mess. I wanted to go and slap them really hard and show them how to do it. But that's beside the point. They opened their mouths. They were haters. And you know how I have a problem with haters. I just get so tired. There's so much hate in this world, especially with that president spitting out all that hate. And there comes out of their mouth is, I don't like Anne Hathaway. But I don't know why. Because you're a fucking idiot. That's why. I hear that all the time. All the time. And I don't get it. I love her. My mother and I, we loved her. A couple of friends of mine loved her too. And she's done so many great movies. The Princess Diaries. She's done the recent one, The Intern. The Devil Wears Prada. Those movies alone should get her up there. But no, a bunch of losers. But then, of course, we got their real thing. They're jealous. They're two jealous piles of bleep. And the reason I'm saying that is because they started to throw stones at Taylor Swift. And I was like, excuse me? And they started saying the same stupid thing that all these other people. I mean, are you guys idiots? What part of idiots don't you understand? Are you guys idiots? Oh my goodness. It just makes me laugh because all that's coming out of their mouth is a bunch of stupidity. And I think to myself, why, here's two idiots I know for a fact that aren't going to subscribe to my channel, and they're not going to put the hand up and say hi, and they're not going to leave a message. Why? Because they don't know what the hell they're talking about. If you don't like somebody, you know why you don't like them. Whether you don't want to say it or whatever, that's a different story. But from what I hear, she's a perfectionist, Anne Hathaway, and she likes to do a good job. Yes, she wants to redo it if she doesn't think it was up to T, but if they do, they do. A lot of people don't like to be questioned, and I understand that, but yeah, the one person I had lost lots and lots and lots of respect was because Robert De Niro. He did a movie that everybody claims that it was such a great movie. And for me, I thought it was a pile of shit. That Cape Fear, it's supposed to be of a remake of something else. And the thing that made it so horribly wrong for me is that they got a hideous looking child, sorry, but she was ugly. And he's there going, you're so beautiful. You knew he should win an award, making it believable, because there's a lot of assholes out there that were loving this movie. And I'm like, she's ugly. She's probably really pretty in the dark. Sorry, I had to say that. That's just so awful. It just like, and even she knew she was ugly. I'm sorry. Her shows are comedies. She does comedy movies all the time. Why? Because she has a comedy face. She's not a beautiful woman. She doesn't try to be a beautiful woman. That's not what she plays. But in that movie, he's going, "You're so beautiful. You're so lovely." And he's all this stupidness. I'm like, oh my God, he must be, well, he was. He was crazy. He was playing a crazy person. Finally had to take that as, that's why he's in love with her, because he's crazy. And I'm making a joke, but the reality is the truth. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's just so stupid. And to me it was so stupid, but what can I say? I'm not the one that's buying that or whatever you want to call it. But the reality is it sucked. That was a piece of crap of a movie, and everybody loved it, and they didn't hate him. They were like, "Oh, he's so great." No, that movie sucked. It's just like Field of Dreams. Oh my God, I wanted to punch every single person I know that said that movie was so great. It was garbage, boring. And then everybody that told me that stupid movie, The Notebook, oh, it made me cry. You were crying because you couldn't get the hell out of there, because that was another pile of crap. And then the top of the cake, they were forcing my friend and a whole bunch of other people to see that Blair Witch pile of crap. And I was like, oh, I wanted to see that. I told my friend. I didn't really, but I just wanted to make it sound like that. Plus, it was supposed to be a scary movie, so I was like, ooh, it's a scary movie. Let's go see that. And he didn't like scary movies, but because of the psychiatry class he had, he decided to go. So there we go to see it. And oh, I got so sick and nauseous. They had put us underneath, well, they didn't put us. We went and sat underneath an air vent. Otherwise, we would have had to sit somewhere separate. And the coldness of the air vent was making me nauseous and sick. Not the movie. The movie was boring and so stupid. I was like, someone should take the person out and beat him with a stick. That movie sucks. So we're leaving. And I turned to my best friend and I told him, you know what the scariest part of this movie was? He goes, what? And I said, I paid to see it. We both started laughing. We were like, oh my God. I said, you had a class for it, but I paid to see it. And the guy behind me goes, yeah, that's true. And I was laughing. At least I had a sense of humor about it, but oh my goodness. It just makes me so annoyed when I go see a piece of crap and everybody else is there saying it's a diamond. No, it's not. It's fool's gold. It's pile of crap. And another pile of crap is those two whatever haters. They're throwing stones at Taylor Swift, and they act like you don't have any point. You're an idiot. Shut up. She dates men. If they're dumb enough to go out with her, that's your fault. That's not even hers. That's your fault. Why? Because I know if I was heterosexual and she went out with me, it's going to end up as a song. Duh. That's where she gets her creativity is from that. So what do you expect? What kind of idiots are you? It's like going over and someone serves you an apple pie and then you go over and you say, I was expecting cherry. Why would you expect cherry? It's an apple pie. That's all this place carries is apple pie. So where were you going to get a cherry pie from? Are you retarded? Are you an idiot? What's wrong with you? You don't go out with somebody you know that will make a song from it and then go act like a fool. So then you go over and you're like, oh my goodness, she wrote this. Well, that's the way you acted. So it gave her the creativity to create that song. And the video. I mean, quit being an idiot. The next person that goes out with her is going to make another song. Now, if he made her happy, then she's going to make a love song, a beautiful love song. So don't fuck up. Or at least make it that you both separated because you both know that this is the wrong person. And she'll write the song about going out with somebody, but it was the wrong person. But everybody else, shut up. Oh my God, I don't listen to those things. I don't go to those channels. But YouTube wants me to watch this stupid idiot. And what makes it even worse, he's Hispanic. He's an embarrassment to the Hispanic drag everything world. He wears a stupid makeup that looks like an idiot, and I think he represents a makeup thing. If I paid attention to him, I wouldn't have made anything with him. He looks like an idiot. Puts giant triangles on his face, and then had this idiot that came out from behind the darkness, and I'm like, oh my God, it's just a bunch of stupidness. They're as stupid as that, what is it, Mrs. Mo or Momo or whatever the hell that is, that goes over and tells all these facts, but they're wrong. Stop it. Stop being part of the problem. If you want to talk about stuff, talk about smart stuff. But don't attack people. Just like that stupid ass. She goes over and says, I want my music away from him. And then this stupid bitch goes over and says, I never got treated bad by him. Well, because he likes you and you're part of his bully group. The same thing with that idiot that's an asshole. Everybody knows you're an asshole, so of course he's an asshole too. But that's beside the point. I'm tired of seeing you guys go out there and be stupid. I mean, if you were smart and went out there and said, oh, so-and-so's gonna do this, nobody knows that the movie is so-and-so and so, and tells about that. Okay, you're not insulting anybody. But you don't hear these assholes talk about the big mess of a movie called Cats. That the plays gave beautiful costumes to the original characters, but now these people just look like a bunch of retardeds covered in grease. I'm like, oh my gosh. She deserves better. And that's the problem. They're not showing the characters as what they're supposed to be. The Glamour Cats supposedly was owned by a rich woman like Elizabeth Taylor, and she put jewels on her and beautiful little jackets and everything. Really adorable clothing. And yes, it's old now because she's old. But she wants another chance to get another life. That's what this whole movie's about. And them walking around and introducing to you all the different people there. Like if you were in high school, you would say, this is the star football player. This is the star cheerleader. This is the person that does the yearbook. This, you know what I mean? I got that when I was in high school, and that's what the whole movie's about. Well, play was. And now, instead, they go over and say, oh, this is the person that rolled around in a Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket. Because that's what Grizabella, the new Grizabella, looks like. So she's going to have to pull that ugly, hideous looking look out of the garbage can and sing her heart out so that it'll get a decent mark. That's horrible. Someone that brilliant is treated that horribly. It's wrong. Her outfit is on that, what do you call it, who's supposed to be a guy, but it's a girl now. It looks so stupid. Quit changing the characters. You are showing the play. Play it the way it is. Quit ruining stuff. That's what they did with that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. They did the same thing with, what's her name? Everybody throws themselves at her feet. That movie, I didn't even go see it. It was my favorite book, Inch in Time. And she ruined it. Made it a little black girl. It's supposed to be a guy. Quit changing and ruining people's favorite books so that you could think you can sell something. Oh my God. And the same thing with Wicked. The book is excellent, but they changed it so much that it's not even the original storyline from Wicked. It's some stupid crap that they pulled out of their asses. It sucks. Well, I haven't seen it yet, but from what I saw, it sucked. And that's my point. We gotta stop ruining things and let them stay wonderful. And shut the hell up when you don't know anything and have nothing to do with the storyline. You're not part of her world. You're not even at the dirt on her floor. So leave her alone. And Anne Hathaway, you're just a hater. You're jealous because she is brilliant. And only reason I see any of those movies was because she was in it. I had no desire to see it with, what's his name, in The Intern. And I had no desire to see it because what's her name was in The Devil Wears Prada. I was there for her. And only her. Yes, I like her, but I didn't know she was even in the movie. Just Anne Hathaway. I knew she was in it, and that's why I went. Same with my mother. But the point is that you guys gotta grow up and quit being a bunch of bitches. It's just tired and old, and or YouTube's gotta put a way to block you people. I'm so tired of seeing his ugly face. Ugh. Gross. And then the stupid that comes out of his mouth. And all those people's mouths. I block every single one of them. I don't care. You're just throwing stones to throw stones. I don't find that interesting. When I was younger, I might have. But now, no. Life is too short. Anyway. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and put a little hand up and leave a message on what do you think, and maybe some suggestions of something else we should talk about. I'll talk to you later. Remember, AA, see you in church.